should probably be in bed. Wish me luck. So it looks like we've got the bar driving tomorrow. Don't know how much more of this I can take. It's Katie really a lot.
Come on here, Joe.
Almost in a numb state. Difficult. Come on, let us do our job. I love it, I totally just got ghosted. I'm up in the scaffold, putting this, flashing up, and I look around and there's just no one anywhere. They clearly weren't waiting for me to say, let's just smash out another half hour before lunch, boys. Go on! Alright, so we've got all the trims up. The boys just putting the last pieces of fibre in, and that is a finished facade. I'm just gonna do a little bit of paint in the morning and some battens down the side, and then we will put all this down. I'm actually just waiting under a coconut tree for my brother and sister-in-law and 2 nephews to arrive, which is really nice. Got some family coming in for a couple of weeks. It's been nice to have some company around in amongst the madness. Why you still trying? Real blood. Talking top 2, I'm not a 2. And I do what I gotta go hard. It is an early morning on site this morning. Alright, the guys killed it yesterday. They got all those little jobs finished late afternoon, and we're cracking on with the next round. So we're going to finish off painting all the fibro, putting in our battens and pulling down the scaffold today. So this timber that we use is amazing. It's really, really durable, but it leaches this yellow colored sap through everything. So you have to seal it before you can start painting. So now basically we're closing up the whole house with black plastic and then going around and we'll seal the house. And once the house is sealed, then we'll do our big clean down, wash down, and then we'll actually paint the inside of the house after we've plastered. Yeah, big steps today actually. I'm really, really happy. I'm starting to see a timeline that is semi-achievable. Still mental, but semi-achievable. All right, it's 9:30 at night and I'm going to put some coats of oil on this front of the house because it looks like we've got the bar driving tomorrow, and I really want this sealed so that we can actually move on with some of the other work like plastering and painting on this section of the ceiling here, and then actually start working inside. But none of that can really happen until we seal this, because this dust, as I spoke about earlier, is so intensely staining. That's the right word. It's really late. I'm tired. You know, it stains everything. So we're going to get this sealed so we can move on. So that's what I'm going to do. I should probably be in bed. Wish me luck. We just gotta go hard. I go the hardest. I bring the pain. Not what you used to. It's all part of the game. Yeah, I just gotta go hard. I just gotta go hard. Go hard.
By now, 4 different domestic shipping companies had fallen through, either because they couldn't load whole containers, they didn't have room left on board for our 40-foot container, we were just too late to meet their schedules for loading and departure, or they were unable to redirect and stop at Upi to offload at this end. At just 10 days out from opening, our final option, like a bright shining star in the night sky, We found the right vessel with the right equipment with enough space, running to schedule and willing to deliver to our door, and willing to load our container at 2 a.m. just to make this happen.
All right, just got some very, very difficult news that we actually had our container left in Honiara because it broke a whole bunch of loading equipment.
Yep, that's right. The forklift broke and nothing could be moved from the dock. The vessel was forced to depart and our goods left behind.
Yeah, our container didn't make it. So unfortunately, because it was the middle of the night, no one could get through to me, and they didn't open the container and transfer the stuff across to any other part of the ship, so it's not coming. So we're now having to look to get another boat to charter to bring this stuff up, which is going to be difficult. Anyway, we're going to make it happen. We're not giving up. This is like beyond devastating. It's just like, what else can happen? Anyway, it needs to happen, so we're going to get it done. I've got a couple of options sorted. I only found this out an hour and 15 minutes ago. But I think we've got a boat lined up to hopefully leave tonight or tomorrow morning at the latest. So that's that. So it's just like, I don't know how much more of this I can take. Anyway.
While our container load from Australia had been left behind, some items that we had purchased in the capital had been loaded, including water tanks, septic tanks, and the custom glass pieces for the front doors. Everyone had been expecting the ship to arrive with a lot more than this, so the general feeling was frustration, probably from the anticlimax. Many hands made light work of this shipment, and there was certainly no shortage of other work, despite now being unable to move on with plastering and painting the inside of the beach houses. There's something to be said for Jace's composure, considering the pressure of this build and the fast approaching deadline. He has lived the off-grid island life for long enough to know that these things happen, and you just have to keep going.
That was heavy. Okay, back to work. Alright. I do not know. I don't know what I'm feeling right now. I'm just almost in a numb state. Basically, everything has been left behind that came from Australia. So everything we need to finish this build that we've been waiting on for months now. We're essentially going to have to charter a ship to bring it here. It's a smaller boat. You have to unload all the cargo in Honiara, load it loose, tarp it all down, and then drive it here. But it should only, hopefully, if what I've just organised comes off, only delay us by like another day. But a day is crucial right now. That's 24 hours of work. That's a lot. That's 10% of our time. So, anyway, what we're gonna do now is get down and get this other work done so that we're ready. So amongst all that chaos, at least we have the awesome Oopie guys, ever reliable. We don't leave stuff behind, do we, boys? Look at this. That looks unreal, guys. Trying to get this last wall done, and the whole house is oiled. Should be good. So if it does rain tonight, it doesn't matter. That's the what?
That's the thing. Raining tonight is what we're concerned about.
Okay. I'd be concerned about standing on a ladder like that if I was you.
We're trying to preserve and to conserve and to consume.
Bobby's had enough of this scaffold, he wants it down. Anyway, despite everything, we actually made really good progress today. But I need to go rest and see how they. Anyway, I have managed to secure a boat. It is going to be loading tomorrow, departing tomorrow evening, here on Wednesday morning, so we're really only losing like a day. Anyway, logistical nightmare, absolute nightmare, but we got it done. Be proud of ourselves for getting that sorted, and just trying to stay really positive, because that's what I need at the moment. Good vibes only, man. Good vibes only. Miss Katie and Philly a lot. Anyway, they'll be home soon. It sucks being apart. It's just not our vibe, man. Alright, I have not filmed at all today, actually. We have had a really good day, but there's just been like 1,500 different jobs going on. Ship's loading this morning. Hopefully going to be here this evening. We'll load that late tonight. Offload that late tonight, hopefully. Best case scenario for tomorrow morning. The boys laying some floors. Oh dear, man. Bobby's finishing off some trim. We're going to hang some lights, getting some lights in so we can work tonight coming up. All the outside section here is in oil, which is good, so we've done all that Vasa sanding so we can keep away from that yellow dust. We've got the laundry units getting started. We've got the other houses actually getting oiled now as well, so that's good. So all that Vasa sanding will be done outside. We're going to start really focusing inside, laying these floors. I'm going to start the plumbing this morning and just getting the toilets marked out, the holes cut, get all that sort of squared away, and go from there. So about 500 different jobs going this morning as per normal, but we're just trying to do everything we can now to make sure that when this container gets here we can be as effective as possible. So Rob's got hole dug. That's for these 2 septic tanks to go into, and we're the same thing over the other house as well. So that's all ready to go. So we're going to start running all this stuff in reverse, getting all the plumbing and stuff done before we actually get into the cabin, which is the opposite way to what we did last time, but probably more sensible actually. So yeah, that's good, those are done. So getting ahead on a lot of things. Got a lot of our plumbing supply stuff in. That's going to be for laundry.
Watching our story and this project evolve, you might have wondered at some point if we have a secret tradie team behind the scenes. Truth is, we do have some friends and family who help out here and there. You know who you are, and we bloody love you for it. But for the most part, Jace is the foreman on this project. And with natural leadership skills, the right attitude, and good relationships with our fantastic staff, some of whom do have trade qualifications, Jace is just the kind of guy who can work stuff out. Many years of watching and learning from others and a knack for problem solving lead to this. Pretty impressive if you ask me, but I guess I'm slightly biased.
Hello. What? That's a nice floor. Good job, boys. That's going really well. Mother's cutting some lights in. It's all happening. Rob's just finishing off the waste for both the toilets and the double. I'm going to go over that. Then we're going to run our line to our septic here, which we're going to have to drop a little bit lower. Yeah, progressing pretty well actually. You know, Fred, pull him go. Pull him go. Let him come. Force him thumb blow, go inside for lift him out low edge flow wall. Yeah? Him to follow big cane ball. Yeah? What are you so excited about?
The ship.
The ship? What about the ship?
Because it's big. The ship's on the head.
Oh, is it here? The ship's here, the ship's here, the ship's here, the ship's here, woo! We woke up to a very pleasant sound. 2 big diesel engines revving off our jetty, which is sensational news because that means that our stuff has made it all the way from Honiara. We just had a wild electrical storm like an hour ago. There was a lightning strike somewhere very, very nearby, instantaneous lightning and thunder. Like I'd say on the island, so anyway. We're kind of awake. We're gonna go see. There she is. No, it's a special ship, mate. We had to get a special ship just to bring our things for us. How crazy is that? So this boat's literally come from Honiara with just our cargo on board, nothing else. So, yes. No Canada now, we will call Los Angeles. This one's solo, yeah. I'm still 32 degrees, yeah. So, now it's, of course, raining. A lot of this stuff we can't get off in the rain because it can't get wet. Anyway, we're just gonna wait for this to, we're gonna get the stuff we can off now, all the sheeting and steel metal sheeting and stuff that doesn't really matter. And then we'll switch out to the other stuff afterwards. It's just like, come on, let us do our job.
What have you got in there, Arlo?
There are so many moving parts. It feels almost impossible to show you everything that is going on here on the island at one point in time. The shipment from Australia included essential consumables for the resort, as well as all the building supplies we've been talking about this entire series. So our staff were restocking the storerooms while the resort continued to run and service the guests who were staying with us. The restaurant kitchen in full swing, while furniture was being made in the workshop and the main construction project continued, as every single spare hand in the resort helped to unload the pieces from this boat that we were paying for by the hour. None of it possible without the roles played by each individual, including our visiting family at the time.
So that was crazy. We've just been unloading for the last 2 hours in the rain because the rain has not stopped at all. So everyone's done an incredible effort just to get stuff off the boat and into wherever it needs to go really, really quickly so none of it gets damaged. So just got the last boatload going around now. Throw it to him! Ataque, Tomás! Boat's just left and everyone's back to work. Actually, we had plasterers down here within an hour of the boat being here. We got the plaster off and they were started because that's our like real pinch job. Come on, Joe, back on the floorboards. Got that room done yesterday, that looks sick, which is now full of all the stuff for the cabins. Muller's just finishing some holes in the ceiling for the lights. We're finished digging in the septic tanks just to get them down to the right level. Oh, that's good progress. Good job, guys. Oh, first coat plaster's on. Man, would not play around here. Harry's happy cause his plaster has arrived. He can be on a ladder for days now.
What you doing?
Plastering.
Plastering, all the time plastering.
This is actually in the little cabin, not the big cabin. So the guys got all the floors down today and they plastered first coat on the entire house, as well as the boat arriving. So that's wicked. Except for one small floorboard. Harry and Bobby. And Jay. It's 9:30. These guys haven't stopped. I've just had dinner and I'm starting again. On the big house now. I'm going to try and plaster as much of this tonight as we can. I'm going to get all the drains in the bathrooms installed on the grates. And I'm going to silicone the showers up because we just got the silicone this morning. So, big note ahead. But we got some lights. That's winning. We didn't have lights this morning, so happy days.
I'm not sure how it looks to you watching this from home, but there is still a lot to get done before we open in just a week and have paying guests in these rooms. Drop a hammer in the comments below to help us out and let us know what you think. Will we get it done in time? Subscribe if you haven't already, and we will see you in the next one. Liana!
Alright, it's past midnight. I'm exhausted. It was a crazy day. Got a really lot done today, but I'm just knackered and everyone else is as well. So hopefully the boys get to bed soon, and yeah, tomorrow is the 7-day countdown. Well, 8, but we're calling it 7. Okay, good night.